On the 17th of July 2014, Malaysian Airlines Flight 17 took off from Amsterdam Schiphol Airport at 12:31 local time, heading for Kuala Lumpur International Airport. On board were 283 passengers and 15 crew from 10 different countries. Among the passengers were 38 Australian citizens and residents, children, women and men. About 3 hours into its almost 12-hour flight, contact was lost with the aircraft in the sky above eastern Ukraine. Cruel and unfathomable disaster had struck. A surface-to-air missile fired from a farm field by Russian separatists at the Boeing 777 exploded to the left of its cockpit, causing the plane to break up at 33,000 feet. Although the missile was launched intentionally, it was done so in the belief that the target aircraft in question was military and not civil. MH17 was one of 160 flights in the airspace above eastern Ukraine that day. 10 years on from the tragedy of MH17, time has not diminished the pain for those whose loved ones were on board that ill-fated flight. For many families and friends who lost those dearest to them, feelings of anger have understandably not subsided. The guilty parties are yet to be arrested to serve prison time or to pay compensation to the relatives of the deceased. Etched in our national consciousness are the heartbreaking images which appeared in the news following the downing of MH17. Amidst wreckage and burning fuselage strewn over an area of 50 square kilometres was luggage, travel guides, postcards to loved ones, passports, an I Love Amsterdam t-shirt, children's teddy bears, all reminders of both the beautiful lives which were extinguished on that day and the brutality of Putin's Russian regime which endures to this day. On this 10th anniversary of the MH17 tragedy, and on behalf of the Coalition, I express my heartfelt condolences to those families who were robbed of their loved ones in the most distressing and disgraceful circumstances. As you remember and grieve, our nation remembers and grieves with you. We recall the profound words of Prime Minister Tony Abbott. When those we love are snatched away, nothing can ease the pain. Somehow, we who have not been bereaved must reach out to those who have and show, by our love, that love has not abandoned them. You have not been abandoned and you never will be. And he was right. Despite changing times and despite changing Australian governments, a united and bipartisan resolve remains to bring the perpetrators to justice.